Hey, my name's Jason Betts, and I'm going to give my testimony. I guess it starts back in growing up in Fort Worth, Texas. I thought I knew what important things were, like baseball and football and country music, and just having fun. And I started out going to church, and eventually church was something that I never saw my father doing, and so I felt like it was something that wasn't important, because to me everything that I saw my dad do was the most important thing. Once I quit going to church, I quickly I was still happy. I was still a happy kid. I just started focusing on things that I was doing, playing sports like baseball and football. I started to experiment, and I was drinking with my friends, and pretty quick I found out that I had a problem with it. That, it put a smile on my face for a little while, but then I started getting obsessed with it, and it was the only thing that would put a smile on my face. Where my dad was a functioning drinker, I was not. I was unfunctional. I got several DWIs. They weren't always named a DWI because I got an attorney to label it something else. But the alcohol use turned into drug use, and the drug use and alcohol use was just something to fill a void that was inside my life. And eventually, after multiple arrests for DWIs, and I started experimenting with drugs and got addicted to things that the world offered. I finally fell hard enough in 2010 and went through a program called Teen Challenge for 13 months. And it taught me how to feed myself words from my Heavenly Father. And that started to build something inside of me. Started to build real true character, faith and hope and love, things that I had when I was younger, but that I lost. I'd say probably 13, 14 years old, I just lost it. And I started to just zone out and started being what the world makes you be, which is kind of just a self-pleasing, self-righteous person that builds things without the help of God. And I guess when I finally realized that God was real, and that I wasn't him, and that I needed his roots within my life to succeed, I wasn't until 29 years old, before I finally, 28, 29 years old, when I graduated Teen Challenge in 2010. And now I have Alexis, my wife, that I met after I finally sobered up. I've got a 2-year-old son, Milo, who will never see me drink. And it's because God had shed bondage, one chain at a time, off my life. And it was all about my willingness. God doesn't call the equipped, he equips the called. And so thankful that God's in my life now. I can smile, I have true joy. I know what it means to have a father always loving me, always guiding me. And it's something that I'll have for the rest of eternity. And whenever I go to meet my Maker, it will be with joy in my heart, and I'll be able to worship him and be with him forever. And it's helped me to be a better father here on this earth, It's helped me to establish a career. It's helped me so much in my life.